Hey everybody, it's Mergle, and today I will be playing my it was 99-cent game for Sunday, and it is called Soul Gambler. I read a little bit about this game, and I'm sorry, Hubert. Hubert wanted me to play a game called Realm the Mad God, and I told him I would check it out. Now, it is a free-to-play game, the one that he suggested, and I like the game. It reminds me a little bit of like Diablo style. Um, but I guess it didn't fit what the idea was. That game's a permadeath game, and I don't know. I wanted games that you actually had to pay a couple cents for. But Realm the Mad God, if you want to check it out, it's a very low pixelated, fun game, I would say it. But the one I will be doing the video about is called Soul Gambler, and it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's a story game, in a way. So we're excited to see what it is, and it got a lot of really good ratings on Steam, surprisingly. Nothing has changed. All days look exactly the same. All days looked exactly the same. I used to think I would graduate and get an exciting job in a big company, but I ended up settling on the first depressing office that accepted me. I didn't even get that far. Sounds like my life. After all, no matter how mediocre it was, most of my colleagues could not even manage to get a job like this. Hey, I'm one of his colleagues. That's what it sounds like. Faust, what's the status of the reports? I'm finishing them. It don't look like you're working hard to me there, Chief. They should already be ready. Well, maybe if I wasn't standing here with my hands in my pockets. One other thing. Later in the afternoon, an HR employee will come to perform an assessment on you. Okay. ... I spent the afternoon dawdling, pretending that it mattered to me finishing my work. Then the HR employee arrived. Looks like Velma from Scooby-Doo. Without her glasses. Dropping by. Apparently she left them. Now she's a HR employee for this dusty office. I wasn't excited at all for this assessment, so I would accept any excuse in order not to finish those damn reports. Hi, you are Faust, right? The one and only. Could you fill this form out for me? Sure, why not? Oh, so it's like an RPG, RPG game. That's what I want to say. Let's turn up the volume just slightly. Okay, how strong and healthy Faust is. Ability Faust has to make people do what he wants. Intelligence, we'll put 1 in everything. Faust intellectual skills, how likable Faust is for other characters. Let's like that. And I feel like that's important. You were born on the same day as my son. It is only a 1 in 365 chance, not much of a coincidence. Wow, kind of a douche. Okay, that's all I need, thank you. As I do every day, I left work and went to the bus stop. The bus had even less people that day, just me and an old lady. She wore strange clothes, an awkward mix between a gypsy, a beggar, and a mad professor. It seems that your day wasn't very pleasant, boy. You can say that. I see your future, yes, your future is promising. Let me read your fortune. Give me a few coins and I will reveal your future. Sure. Why not, lady? She took my hand and looked at it deeply. Interesting. I see that your life does not make you happy. Your life is not a life of pain and suffering. Your life is rather boring. Nothing seems to happen. Everything looks the same. ... But in a very near future, I see an opportunity that could change everything. Oh yes, I see a nice old lady and you'll give her a few more coins. But no. Oh, I see. Yes, here I see. That is, you do not accept your destiny. Something terrible will happen to you. Oh, very scary indeed. But what is this opportunity of which you speak? A pact. I wish this game had voice. That'd be nice. Like they had voices. An opportunity to which make a pact with your inner demon. And sell your soul. Oh, the soul has the power to alter the fabric of reality. Sell my soul, ha ha ha. So, let's say I do this, what do I get in return? Wisdom, money, fresh fruits. I felt a sense of vertigo, and in the blink of an eye, everything around me was different. I was still at the bus stop. It was the same place, but it was in a dark and twisted version of it. Looked like something created by an artist of macabre taste? Macabre? I don't know. Women and money are among the most common wishes. Concerning the fresh fruits, they may also be arranged. This one looks... Who are you? I'll be your guide. I'm here to help, advise, and comfort. Okay. What is this place, or what happened? Nah, I don't want to. This guy looks scared. We want the one that says what has happened. You're awake. Now you can see a reality that is beyond what meets the eye. Ooh. Spicy. Hold on a second. What is this place? I have to pick it. The place is exactly the same. What has changed is your perception of reality. You are one of the few chosen ones who have the privilege of possessing the power to transform your wishes into reality. Cool. This seems too good to be true. Indeed, but everything has its right price. And what you need to sacrifice to get what you want is your soul. There's no fucking way I would sell my soul for a life of eternal suffering in hell. I'm listening. Exciting, is it not? Upon making this pact, you will be granted access to a powerful mystical being. He will be able to fulfill your wishes. Men are used to calling demon those creatures they consider evil, but this is not the case. He will only give you what you ask. It's up to you to accept to use the energy of your soul to make wishes. You can make the pact to have access to your demon, and this will not cost you anything. However, if you accept what he offers, you will have to give up a part of your soul in exchange for your wishes. I looked at my hand and realized I was holding the dagger. Oh, where'd I get this? My fancy pockets. Okay. To make a pact, you have to make a cut in your hand. If you prefer to continue living an empty and dull life as you have been living until this day, just let the dagger fall. Closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and... end of the game. Let the dagger fall off my hand. No, we gotta slice ourselves. Do this real emo style. Oddly enough, I felt no pain. Instead of blood, a light poured from the cut of my hand, leaving a scar with a bright blue color in the palm of my hand. I felt a sense of vertigo and the bus was back to normal. The blue line represents your soul. The shorter the line, the less soul you have left. She startled me. I'd forgotten about the awkward old lady. Oh, okay. Here we go. And what happens when my soul line ends? I die? Does not work necessarily like that. I still can't believe that this is all real. Try it out. You do want to know what happens, right? That weird woman took a mirror from her purse and showed it to me. I was surprised when I noticed it was not my reflection I was seeing in the mirror. It was me, no doubt, but in a different version of myself, a simpler version, more binary, made of raw desire. Looking good. Okay. Reflection will be your channel of communication between you and your inner demon. For 1% of your soul, I can make the bus arrive early. It was frightening to see that disordered version of my reflection charging a part of my soul for something so trivial. 1% of my life, I can get the bus here earlier. So what is your answer? Should I cough up a 1% for my soul, or yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. Immediately I heard the bus arrive. Oh, I'm down 1%. Okay. Amazing. Good luck with your new gift, honey, and remember, do not spend it all on candy. That took me a while to sleep. I was thinking about everything that happened that day. What have I done? Once again, I saw myself in a dark version of reality. I see you made the pact. I can feel the mark on you. Have you decided what will be your first wish? Yeah, I got some ideas. Look at that face, man. He's looking at her. I've got some ideas. I'm curious to see what you're going to wish, but do not tell me. I do not want to spoil the surprise. If I might, I would like to make a small suggestion. You're not very strong. Have you thought about how it would be to have a better body? The healthy and strong body of an Olympic athlete would look great on you. For 10% of your soul, I can make you as strong and healthy as an athlete. Nah. You know best. This kind of change could be useful. I think you should rest and relax. Your life will hardly be as dull as it was before. See you soon. Bye-bye. In the blink of an eye, she was gone, and it was in the real world again. ... It was late, and I decided to sleep. Chapter 1, the game. It was another awful day at the office. Faust, you're really falling behind in our schedule. I feel you need to catch up immediately. Stay here until you finish everything. But what? And what happens if I don't stay? If you don't stay, you can use that new spare time to do something special, like looking for a new job. I hated the situation, and I knew he wasn't bluffing. I could not afford to lose my job. Not now. I can apparently have whatever I want for a bargain here, so why not? Okay, I'll stay, boss. Each minute took hours to pass. I was the only person there and hadn't gone through half of what I needed to do yet. Why me? Why, you ask? Because you want to, that's why. You could transform your boss into a camel if you wanted to, or this office into your very own harem. Instead, you choose to spend your days working in a job you obviously hate. You're right. You know, I should use my new power. 3% of your soul, I can finish all your work. Yeah, you know what? Get rid of these annoying reports. In a glimpse, they were gone. And my work was all finished. I could leave the office now. Oh, Employee of the Month. I got an achievement on Steam. I got out of the office and went to the bus stop. I had lost the last bus of the night. Right now, my only option was to wait for a cab. The night is young. Why don't we go out, relax, meet some new and exciting people? Let me guess. You're taking me to a place where I can pay for beer with my soul, right? You're such a silly boy. I had something else in mind. There's an interesting place, a nearby pub. Why don't you go somewhere else to have fun and relax? It's a little late. Hey, not a bad idea. Since you're going, I think it's better to warn you. There's a special girl in this pub. There's always girls in these places, but not like this. You could say that she is your soulmate, or one of them at least. I don't believe in those things. There are many soulmates for each person. Meeting a soulmate is a life-changing experience. A soulmate compels you to become your true self, the very best or the very worst of your one self. Believe it or not, go down the street, you will find the pub. As always, the world came back to normal and she was gone. Okay, it's time to go to the pub. You know, this guy could just be a schizophrenic individual, you know. I found the pub and went in. It was an odd place with odd people. I went on looking for the bartender. I needed something to enhance my social skills. Okay, what do I do? I stood there and tried to find out where the special girl could be. Do I talk to the... what is this? The hipster bartender, or do I look for the Antichrist woman? I don't know. Is that what that is? Okay, let's see. Let's wait for her. The place was crowded, pretty strange considering it was midweek. I saw many girls, but none of them really got my attention. So I decided to stop trying to find her and have a drink. Hey fellow, what do you want to drink? Give me some I don't really like any of this, but this sounds tasty. Here you go, fella. Thanks. I kept scanning while I was sipping my drink. I couldn't find any girl who looked special to me. What am I doing here? I looked at the glass and saw myself. Then my reflection appeared. For 5% of your soul, I can show you who your soulmate is. Maybe I should know. Or no, I can get this one by myself. Finished the drink, haven't seen any sign of any special girl. Hey fellow, do you want another one? Yes please. Here you go. Turned to pick up my glass and I saw her. There she was. I couldn't explain it, I just knew she was the girl I was looking for. Seeing is believing. I could see inside her, I didn't know how, but I could see that. Beneath that weird looking and cynical stare, I knew who she really was. She was my soulmate. She was the perfect match for the man I always wanted to be. The man I was destined to become. Really? Think so? I guess so. She was my soulmate. You know why people call Coke with rum Cuba Libre? Not really why. Because Coke comes from the US and rum comes from Cuba. It was created to celebrate Cuba's independence. Where'd you learn that? I saw it in a game. So did I. I didn't know that either. I never saw you here before. What's your name? Faust? Just like in Gothies. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ghost Story? Ghost Story? Funny thing, my name is there too. I'm Peg, short for Margaret. What? How is that even close? There's not even a P in this name. Margaret? Peg? Okay. Nice to meet you, Peg. Nice to meet you too. Tell me, how did you end up here? How did you ended up here? How did you ended up here? Okay. I was looking for you. Look at that. Yeah. Looking for me. I don't think we've met before. You're my soulmate. Oh, I didn't mean literally. Oh, this is what that skill is for. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I wanted to meet new and exciting people, and I've just found one. ... I work nearby, that's why I'm always around here. That's nice to know. And what do you do? I scribble other people's skin. I'm a tattoo artist. Oh yeah? And you? I'm an accountant. Okay. And what do you like? What do you do? No, I don't. It's really boring. That's right. Not long ago, I was in the same situation you are, doing something I didn't like just because I had to. And what did you do before? I was in the last year of law school. I left everything behind and decided to do something that could make me feel alive. And it was that easy, huh? It was a tough decision to make. My internship paid more than what I make today. Then you understand that money is not so important, and they need less than what you thought you needed. Not everyone is courageous as you are. Well, thanks. Tell me about you. What do you really want to do? I'm good at drawing. Maybe I could do something with that. I want to travel the world. I want to be my own boss. This is the face. We gotta go with this one. And who wouldn't love such life? Meeting new places? You meet new places? I think visiting would probably fit there better. Meeting new places and new people. Never knowing in which place you're going to sleep the next day. ... There's a lot of ... dots in here. I like to chat, but I really need to go. What do you need to go? I'm tired. I know I may not look like it, but I am the kind of person who goes to bed early. Come on, stay a little longer. I'm really enjoying this chat with you. See, those hearts were worth it. I really like this too, but I'm really tired, with an annoying headache. I'll see you some other day. You're not going to give me a goodbye kiss? If you don't, I'll have to go with you. ... Okay, just a kiss and then I'll go. That's a pretty severe goodbye kiss for like 5 minutes of knowing me. She got close to me and kissed me. Her kiss felt good, but it was a bit odd. It felt desperate. She was into me a lot more than she would let me know. It looks like it. Is that good enough for a goodbye? I'll catch up with you some other day. I really have to go. Bye. You just let her go, just like that? What did you want me to do? I can't force her. She says otherwise, but she is your soulmate even if she doesn't know it yet. This is becoming too complex. Shouldn't all this be easier? Isn't she my soulmate? It is complex because it is important. It is complex because it is fate. And with fate, things are never that simple. You could make this easier, you know. For 15% of your soul, you can have her. That's a really good deal. Peg came back, but she was different. Her eyes, her posture, and her voice changed completely. You know, it's dangerous for a girl like me to go home alone this late. Can I go with you? Can I go to your place? I thought you'd never ask. She came back home with me. We arrived and she just came on to me. It was still late and I saw Peg getting ready to leave. I really need to go. I have a client early in the morning. You have my number. Call me. I was feeling weird. I felt an emptiness inside me. It's probably because 19% of your soul's gone. I no longer felt interested in her. Not that I had not liked her. I liked her very much. All the charm had vanished. I didn't see her as a special person. Not anymore. I had no wish to meet her again. Maybe that was the consequence of all the parts of souls I lost. On the next day at the office. Faust, have you done what I told you? Yes, here it is. Finally, something useful came from you. You know what? I don't particularly like your tone of staring at me. I knew I had done much more than most people would do. One more day of torture in my work had reached its end. On the next day I had a day off so I could rest a little. I was thinking about spending some time with my adorable bed when my phone rang. Hey Faust, what's up? Hey Wagner. Wagner. Long time no see. Bro, what are you gonna do tomorrow besides your holiday sketch of the Sleeping Beauty? It's been some time since we played basketball together. Let's play some. I don't know. I have to check out if I, Come on, man. We haven't seen each other for so long. It would be... You know, how about you clean your apartment, frankly, instead of playing basketball? It would be nasty, yeah, your apartment, to say no just like that. So, what do you say, dude? Let's go. Okay, then, count me in. Awesome. See you tomorrow. Oh, no. We getting in trouble now. On the next day, not in a good mood at all, I went to the basketball court. Faust, how nice to see you came, bro. This guy's staring us down. I hope he's a friend. This is Hog. He's going to play with us. Yo, man, how you doing? Who's that guy, Wagner? Oh, he's okay, man. Trust me. I met him a few days ago while I was looking for a sandwich somewhere. What? He looks like a sandwich dealer, I'll tell you that. That's why you never get laid. You won't get a girlfriend because you're always hanging out with a bunch of dudes. Whoa. Savage. Hey, look at this. Devils 66. It's a hidden message in the game right there. Sorry, lover boy. Where's your girlfriend then? I'm also with a dude, right? Piss off. But how are we gonna play with just the three of us? How about me against you two? If you think you can handle it. Well, you think you're a tough guy, don't you? Don't you? So let's make a bet, yo. Turn things on, dude. We're on. How much you want to bet, Hog? 20 bucks? No, something much better than that. 10% of the soul of the one who loses. Haha, very magical, dude. Let's be a part of our souls, then. So, Faust, are you gonna run? Or are you yellow? I can bet this? What do I get 10% more? Yeah, let's do it. The game had begun, and soon we noticed why he did not bother to play alone. Hog was a much better player than any person I had ever met in my life. It looked like a couple of kids against a row. We didn't have the slightest chance. Nice to play with you guys. Come on, Faust. I'll give you a ride to your place. ... Rip. Die Hard. Bruce Willis. I didn't notice it the first time. Soul. Something over here. What's another thing in my bedroom? After a night of unpleasant dreams, I was ready to go to work. I wasn't able to take what happened in the day 4 out of my head. What the hell was that? Give 5% of your soul and I will answer your questions. Sure. What's your question? Who the hell is that hog guy? It is not clear for me. There's something protecting him that does not allow me to see anything else. I can tell you one thing. He is neither human nor demon. He's probably that crazy woman. She changed her appearance. What is he then? I'm not sure. He is not an angel. Angels and demons are the same thing. That's actually true, if you go by religion. There's absolutely no difference between them. Religions created that difference. He might be an illusion or a puppet. A puppet. They're rituals that allow you to reanimate corpses and use them as puppets. What's your question? How did Hog know that I made the pact? Some beings have the power to identify people who made the pact. Can I have that power too? I can give you this power for 200% of your soul. It won't happen, that's for sure. That's not even possible. Can I get more than I probably can. If I would have won that, I would have gotten 10%, right? I have no further questions. Thirst for knowledge. I got a Steam achievement for doing that. Couldn't stop thinking about what happened. I needed to know more about Hog. Should I go to the ghetto and look for him? That's what it looks like it's headed. Let's go do it. My investigation about Hog needed to begin as soon as possible, but I was already late for work. Skip work that day. I went back to the court. I could talk to people around there and try to learn something about him. I saw my face reflected in a blurry glass. My reflection quickly appeared before me. For 10% of your soul, I can tell you where Hog's apartment is. Nah, I got this. In the street, there was a drunk woman leaning against the wall, an odd couple walking, and a quiet newsman. There was also some kids playing at the court. I took a look and thought, with whom should I talk first? That drunk woman looks like a reliable source. Hello, I'm looking for a good time. Of course you are looking for someone. You are looking for me, ain't ya? I'm looking for... I found you. Cute boy, come with me. If you insist. My place is over there, you see? 72C, right after 71. 71C, I hate Hog. He lives there. Damn you, Hog. Did you say Hog? Of course I did. Cute. Are you blind or deaf? Hey, you want to know something? I need a drink. I need something to drink. Yep, vodka. Don't you have some? That looks like the bottle's full. How much are you planning on drinking there, woman? I think someone had one too many. It's time to pay Hog a visit. See? That was easy. Sherlock. I got another achievement. Figured it out by myself. I got into Hog's apartment. It was easy. The door was unlocked and there was no one there. On a table I saw cocaine. Oh, I knew it. He's obviously a sandwich dealer. And some slices of pizza from yesterday. What kind of life is this? A little piece of paper caught my attention. A list with a few names and numbers was written on it. Probably wouldn't be calling those numbers. I shivered. There were 2 names I knew on that list. My name was one of them, and there was the number 10 written beside me. Oh. The last name was Wagner's. He was the only one who did not have a number beside the name. Well, you know what? Let's risk it. We're gonna wait for Wagner. I took a walk and looked around the apartment. I searched for anything that could help me. While searching for something to hit him, a little boy called my attention. I recognized the bottle. It was the same medicine my ex-girlfriend used to get to sleep. I remembered that after taking the medicine, it didn't take her more than half an hour to get fully asleep. 4 or 5 pills would be more than enough to make Hog fall asleep. Is it racist if I think he's gonna take the cocaine, or is it more realistic that he'll eat the old slice of pizza? Okay, we'll go with the pizza. Then I heard some steps in the corridor. Towards the door, Hog was coming. I need to do something, I decided. Oh, we go full Metal Gear Solid here. I'm feeling tough. As soon as Hog got in, he recognized me. Well, 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 I see I've got a visitor. You've got a lot of explaining to do. Dead people don't need explanation. Everything has happened so fast. Have I gone too far? Should I have kept myself happy with the life I had? Damn Forsaken pack. The darkness was so comfortable. Perhaps after a time of darkness, a white calm and warm light would come. But I felt that this was not my time yet. No, I had to stay alive. After a dreamless sleep, I woke up in the hospital. You're awake. How are you feeling? A little dizzy. What happened? You have received a strong blow in your head. Apparently you were assaulted. A strong blow? He pointed a gun at me. I'm pretty sure he would have shot me. Can't you remember anything? Yes, I remember the blow. Infermo. I got an achievement. Infermo. I know this is not the best time for something like this, but do you know a man called Wagner? Yes. Unfortunately, Wagner has committed suicide a few hours ago. Oh. Rip. This is a terrible coincidence. We were looking for you because we weren't able to contact anyone of his family, and your number was the only one on his cell phone. When they brought you and found your documents, everyone got surprised. I'm so sorry. I felt like I'd received another blow to the head. My friend had died, and it wasn't really a suicide. I knew it wasn't. And I knew who the killer was. He'll be discharged in a few hours. I recommend you stay a few days at home resting. Considering all that had happened, the last thing I was going to do was stay home and rest. Chapter 2. I'll leave it at that. This is actually a pretty interesting game. I'm having fun with the story, and I imagine there's like a load of possible options, since you can pretty much pick what's going to happen everywhere you go. So, definitely a fun game. I paid 54 cents for it right now, and I may not feel like storytelling games like this. It is pretty awesome. I'll probably keep playing it. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.